I'm going to have to sort these into what I'm calling the yes, no's and the maybes. Obviously some of these plants are doing really well and others are just, yeah, not good. Plus I'm also going to have to go through and sort out this problem, getting rid of any snails which are hanging around on these pots. Yuck. We're back from our holiday overseas. Had a really quick trip to Indonesia to an amazing place called Bandanera. The garden's done really well courtesy of Steve's watering system, but there's been a few downsides, one of which I'll just show you now. Everything's grown quite well and there's been plenty of water, but unfortunately the water has done this. Yep. Lots and lots of slugs and snails which have decimated my plants. This was a healthy batch of billy buttons about that height, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stumps. That's all that's left of most of them. As you can see, another issue is just too much water. This is a whole lot of cuttings. They just haven't had the right amount of water. Yeah, they survived, but they're not in good shape. So I'll be emptying this out and then getting these all back up on the table so I can sort them a bit better. So here are my yes plants. They have definitely survived and I just really need to plant them out. These are the billy buttons that are the maybes. And this lot, I really don't know. I'm just going to hold on to them for a couple more days and see if they do any good. And everything that was a no, well, the soils ended up being recycled here. And one more thing, just happened to be in one of the pots. We get some really tiny cicadas in Canberra, not the big ones I grew up with in Sydney. Well, not only the big ones, but these ones are the ones that are most common in our area. And I'll check out the name for you and put it on the screen. We took a whole lot of geranium and carnation cuttings before we went away, and they seem to have fared pretty well, I suppose, because they really got plenty of water. Probably a bit too much water, but that doesn't seem to have worried them. Again, just checking for slugs and snails. Up on the bench here, they're not that common, so things go pretty well. But I don't want to pick some up accidentally. And last but not least, it's not staying here, is my hydrangea. And before we went away, this was looking, well, pretty darn near perfect. It had all the leaves, it was flowering. As you can see now, flowers have got brown patches on them. Basically, this one didn't get enough water. It got some water, but yeah, just not enough definitely for a hydrangea. There's lots of dead leaves, dying leaves. I'm going to strip those off. It's pretty sad really, because it was looking the best it's ever looked. So I'm just going to give it a quick tidy up. I'm really thinking that the best thing might be to do is cut off some of the flowers. I don't want to, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's got any thoughts. Let me know, because it certainly is not looking anywhere near as good as it did. Nothing's really disastrously wrong, but I'm thinking that an early prune might help this particular plant no end. Pretty disappointing to see it in this state. You can hear how crunchy those leaves are, because it certainly, I can't see that it's going to reshoot leaves with the flowers on it. I'm going to do a bit of research. I'm going to look it up see what I can see. In the end, I've decided to put this hydrangea back pretty much where it came from. I'm going to leave it for now. I can actually prune it now, but I thought I might as well let the flowers do what they can. They're not the best, but I'm not going to worry about it now. I just see, hopefully, some of the leaves will reshoot. I really don't know. Just got to give it a go.